Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome and happy PlanMiss. It is the last week of PlanMiss. As I am filming this, it is Sunday night, and I'm going to be doing my weekly planning routine for you today. So my video for tomorrow is already uploaded, which means I have 5 PlanMiss videos left to create, to finish up. I'm already working on some of them, obviously, and I'm so excited to have made it this far, hoping to finish out strong. I do have a playlist linked down below. If you have missed any of them and need to catch up, you can. You've got the whole kind of Christmas break to catch up, if you will, because I will not be having any YouTube videos in between Christmas and the end of the year, and then we will jump back in super strong in the beginning of January with so much more fun stuff to come. But I am going to be taking a little mini week off for our winter break, hang out with the kiddos. We're gonna do a little bit of traveling and have some holiday fun as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. But before we get there, I do need to get through one more week, and this one, I know this is gonna be a super busy one. It's the last week of PlanMiss. It's the last week before winter break. It's also Sunday night when I'm finally getting to this, so we're gonna try and fly through here. My focus is on just finishing everything out that we need to finish before the kids don't have school for a week, and we're in full-on family fun and vacation mode. So this week I am not gonna sticker. I'm gonna use my ink and bolt dashboard. If you've been around, you've probably seen me plan with this before. I absolutely love this for a weekly overview spread, and I'm really excited to use this for this week again. We'll still be setting up my Moxie life, although I am going to try and keep the action, like our actions, pretty light and just focus on what I need to get done before the end of the year. And then we'll also set up for Monday. The weekend's already in the books, and I actually do have a plan with me where I showed those spreads as well, so you can take a look at that if you need to. I'm just gonna write the week down here before we jump into my Moxie life while I'm going strong. I'm gonna really try and go quickly tonight, just because I know what's going on and I just need to finish it out. And I would really like to take a bath and relax for a little, because tomorrow is going to be really hectic. This whole week is going to be really hectic. This weekend was really hectic, so there's just a lot that's been going on YouTube-wise, planning-wise, but also just like in life. This is that time of year. So Sunday is Christmas. This week is Hanukkah. I'm actually just going to start with this. This week will be fun and chaotic. This week will be fun and chaotic because it's Hanukkah, Christmas, and the last week before break. So I'm gonna push this off to the side, and we're gonna jump over back to my Moxie life where I have not done my reflections yet. I've actually done some work on my annual goals reflection, and I kind of just prioritized that over this. So I did yoga once, so I'm gonna give myself like a half check for that. I did book the massage. I did get all of this stuff figured out, and all of the financial stuff. This, we just decided to circle back to that in the new year or at the end of the year. It's just a little bit too much. This stuff is all done. This one I did not check in with my friends. I did not check in with my colleagues, and these two things, work things, kind of got moved around a little bit. I did finish up all of the gifting stuff, and I actually did do like a ski check, but we are going to revisit that again shortly. And we've had such a busy weekend. I did start on my reflections and all of that stuff. So for wins, and I'm going to fly through this again. I'm just like really not feeling it right now, but I did make this beautiful spread so we can do something. So PlanMiss is going strong. Honestly, like all of the usual things are working. Teens, content, family time, fun, and not working. It's just been really hectic. Lessons, I'm just gonna go with, you know what, 25 YouTube videos in 25 days. It's a lot. A bad lot, not a good lot. It's just a lot. It's definitely been very enjoyable, but it's also been an experience. But I definitely have some like really good takeaways that I'm gonna bring to the table to like help with content in the future. But it's just been It's been really fun, but I am having to like film and edit and upload and all that kind of stuff almost every day, which is not usually, you know, that's not usually how I operate, at least not for YouTube. So it's definitely been a lot. But then for adjustments, it's just gonna be like, just push through the last week here and then it's vacation time. It's like of everything, not specifically of the content. Because again, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't fun, and it is very fun. Then it's just, yeah, we got Hanukkah, Christmas. It's just so much stuff. So I'm just gonna go through and add some color in. Okay, so now we are ready. So this is gonna be week 51. And I am just going to give myself the end of month reflection space here. Look, I'm working on my annual goals right now. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on the whole year. I know that I'm not going to want to sit down and do like a whole reflections thing. So on the last week of the month, usually I just set up a blank space to list anything that I want to list, but I don't follow the specific prompts because I'll do the monthly reflections. And while I really love reflections and have focused on that a lot in like in the last quarter of the year, I know myself, and there is definitely such a thing as too much reflecting, and it just starts to kind of like lose any meaning at that point. So I think we are good to also say for the last like 2 weeks of the year, you know what, I've just spent a lot of time reflecting. Enough is enough. We can just leave ourselves these blank spaces. So I am gonna just like take a quick peek at my December goals. Honestly, I'm not even sure it's gonna change what goes on my action items at this point, but you know, we can check in with things here. I sometimes check off my monthly goals and sometimes don't. So this stuff is all done or ongoing. All like the fun stuff around gifting and also like the regular holiday plans and weekend plans, all of that stuff is good and ongoing. I do have to wrap up a couple of things at work. Maybe text my friends. Next week I will just like take care of that. And actually I can move both of those things. So I'm gonna actually just put in and just do both of that. The end of the year is like a good time to check in with people as well. And we're gonna be a little bit messy this week. I'm just gonna use my dot markers and not do any stenciling. I mean, I just need to get my thoughts organized and get on with it. So this is my full-on lazy bare minimum planning routine for you for this week, because that is just what I need. I just need to power on through and make sure my thoughts are down on paper so that I don't forget anything. So I am actually getting a massage. Sometimes I put massage in health and wellness and sometimes I put it in spiritual, but I put it in health and wellness this time. So I have a massage appointment. So that is a really nice midweek treat. I thought it would be really good to take care of before we have winter break, because it's really hard to schedule things when everybody's home and we don't, you know, we got so much plans and we're headed out of town for a couple days and all of that stuff. So yeah, so we're just got my massage and then also just my like usual routines. I don't need to plan weekend plans for the weekend of Christmas. Obviously it's been planned for a while. So we've got just kind of like honestly all week this week. Whole week is going to be like nonstop holidaying, because it's the first night of Hanukkah. It's Sunday the 18th right now, and that's the first night of Hanukkah. So we had a birthday party today for a cousin, and then my dad was over for a first night of Hanukkah. My mom's coming over tomorrow. We got like nonstop, you know, every single night with the whole thing. So we're just gonna go like that. And then, oh, whoops, lost my place there. The other thing for work is I need to finish. I have one draft that is like half written that I need to finish, and then one that is waiting to be published that got bumped for like something more headliney. I was hoping to have like almost no work this week, but that didn't quite work out. So I'm hoping that this stuff can be closed out like Monday, Tuesday, and then the rest of the week will be no work. Just because I like prepare for toys. We do this big toy declutter near Christmas every year, and I don't know if we're gonna do it this week or next week, but it needs to happen one of the 2 weeks. I don't really have like a preference. And my husband is like a huge component of this too, because he's just really good with like reordering the toys all back together. So it's gonna just depend on what he feels like doing too. And maybe just like talk about the basement. We are going back and forth on like a couple of things here, and it's not pressing, but eventually we have to make up our mind. Honestly, like the financial stuff, I don't know that we really have anything. So I'm just going to say like low spend, thoughtful spend, same thing that I have been doing, which honestly, I'm just going to say like I've just been crushing this lately. I have been really thoughtful with my spending and just really selective with my spending. So I feel like pretty accomplished on that one lately. And then there's just, you know what, my dad was here today and we were talking about like the year-end money move stuff. So I'm just gonna take like another look at our accounts, and I basically will put together like kind of, my husband and I will talk about what we think we can move from like our short-term savings account, our checking account, and move over to like our long-term accounts, which we typically do like 1 to 3 times a year. We'll just like make a deposit into our brokerage, retirements accounts, and like the kids accounts and stuff like that, like our savings for their college, etc. So honestly, like for spiritual and personal growth, it's just gonna be like it's just one of those weeks. Sometimes you just have to power through. You know, vacation is right on the other side. So many things. You just have to kind of power through last week until it's vacation time. And also, okay, again, usual routines. I know what they are at this point, and that's cool. We've got like our whole after school homework, game plan, all that kind of stuff. Piano practice. 2023 goals. I would really like to finish them by the end of this week. I don't 100% know that it's going to happen, but I'm hoping that it is, and I'm hoping that I can get that video up as part of PlanMiss, so we will see. It may actually be my last video of PlanMiss, but we will just have to see what happens. So that's 1, and then 2, just finish PlanMiss. I was like completely blanking. And then we are done. Nice, easy setup for a extremely challenging week, and that is it. It's not my most beautiful spread ever, but we are going for function this week, although I will try a little bit harder for the ink and bolt one. Okay. So I'm just gonna go down the bottom here and put the night of Hanukkah. So Christmas Day is the last night of Hanukkah, if you did not know that. So I also have some colors pulled out for this, going with a blue and gold theme in honor of Hanukkah. Thought that would be fun. And then I'm actually going to make this category at the bottom. I don't have like a ton of time sensitive stuff this week, but I have like a couple of time sensitive things. So I'm going to make one of the bottom one on the left time sensitive. This one's my next week's area. And then that way I can just save this all for my meal plan, which is actually already done. Okay, so I actually only planned through there. I didn't plan out Friday, so we'll see how we're feeling there, but we've got everything in. And then, oh, this is going to be my, like, I'll just call it day specific, I guess. All right, I thought that might happen. So anyway, the gold one is like more of a paint type marker. So I'm gonna have to rewrite the days of the week, but these are just the time specific or day specific things I've got going on besides work, which I will give its own section. Our 2 main things this week, work and finishing out the year of content. And it's the perfect time. I literally just got like some Christmas cards in the mail and stuff, so I can just say, hey, thinking of you, you know, how are things going? Let's connect in the end of the year. Just, you know, really general stuff like that. It's good to keep in touch with people. Okay. If you haven't already seen, I'm participating in the 25 Days of Planner Tips collab run by the Paper and Pen Girl, and that my day is going to be on the 24th, so that's up at the end of the week. And then it's just basically I have, what did I say, 5 videos left this one, so I've got, you know, 5 videos left other than that. I just need to think for a second, so while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can. Okay, so I'm going to slide a piece of paper under here so that we don't bleed through to another sheet, and I'm just going to use a permanent marker since this is a notepad, and I'm going to, you know, I don't need to worry about it bleeding to the other side, and that a permanent marker will write on top of this. And yeah, so I've got a piece of paper in case it bleeds through. I don't want to damage the sheet under this, but we can just do this like that. So I'm not sure where my filming just cut off. So just in case, I basically just planned out my content, but I can't remember what I had picked for Wednesday. I think I have like 2 different options. So I'm just gonna leave that blank for right now. That is all of the videos left for PlanMiss. At least finger crossed, that is my plan. And then work content. So then we've got So I'm moving over the things for my Moxie life. So the friend check-in, the finances, I guess I'll just put in here. Oh, when is the 22nd? So we have, I am class parent for one of the preschool rooms, and the gift is due, and I need to order the gift tomorrow. Give everyone a last chance to send their money in. I feel like I spelled that wrong. I literally almost just wrote it exactly the same. I can't even know. Oh my gosh, were you screaming at the screen? I was right the first time. I need to wrap like 25 presents. So that's the thing. And that's pretty much, I think that's it other than that. So I am gonna just mark some days here where I know things. I'm not like gonna assign everything to a day right now, but this needs to be done tomorrow. And honestly, I need to start on the presents tomorrow, but the presents is probably gonna take me a couple of days to work my way through. So for habits, I'm going bedtime. Super important when it's busy for me to try and get to bed at 10 p.m. I just find it very helpful for my functionality. And you know what? I never really put content for like my goal for check-ins, but I'm just gonna say like PlanMiss. And then Sunday is a freebie because I don't need to do that, but all of the other ones are good. Okay, so that is it for my dashboard. Super cute. And then last thing we gotta do is plan for Monday. And I have this new snowflake washi from Simply Gilded that I want to use. This is from my recent Gold Friday order, or semi-recent Gold Friday order. My video on Monday will have been like a weekend wrap up. Trying something new for that one. I mean, it's like another portion of my, basically another slice of my daily planning routine, but it was kind of like a catch up on Sunday after stepping away for a day or two because of some more kiddo drama, like illness drama. It is also, and I've got a little extra free space for whatever needs to happen. I have like a couple of Christmas washies pulled out too that I can use later in the week. So we're gonna have a fully festive week here going on. And I think that's it to start. So we've got our kind of usual day. Wake up and school. Okay, so all morning, basically, I will be working on work stuff, and then if I finish it, then after lunch I can switch and take care of admin and maybe some content, just depending on how much I get done. I may need some of that time to finish my work though, because it's going to be a really busy one tomorrow. The house is super tidy, so I'm not putting tidy on the routine, and I'm just going to and then I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow night. I will leave myself space. Gonna depend on how I'm feeling about how the day went. Just gonna put the class gift thing up here. I just really need to remember to take care of that. It's the number one thing. Like, it will take 5 minutes to do, but it's the number one thing that I need to do. And probably have another giveaway going. By the time you see this video, I'll probably have another one up on my Instagram. But yeah, just trying to give away the last of the stuff. But so that is it. That is my Monday. So just wrapping up, there is my weekly overview. There is my Monday, and there is my Moxie life. That is everything all set up for my weekly planning routine. I hope you enjoyed getting to see this video. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below, and also like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Come on back tomorrow. We'll have something else fun going on. And also in the meantime, follow me on Instagram and TikTok for even more fun at My Crafty Plans in all the places. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.